Well, live at 5-ish. Welcome everybody to Live at 5. Going to run through a few things, what's happening Grosvenor-wise, with a guy that his last cash was in Manchester GUKPT before we actually hit lockdown. The leader of the National League. So it gives my great pleasure to introduce for the first time live at 5, Mr. John Bashfield.
Hi guys. Hello.
How are you doing,
yeah, good to see you.
What's
very good for you.
What's lockdown
very well.
like?
I've been really busy at work actually. The business I run is a timber merchants and DIY yard. So every man in the country has been in the back garden doing the fencing and decking. So fortunately we're in a good position where it hasn't affected us that way. And so I've been pretty much doing hour after hour doing that. Obviously I was looking forward to some of the games coming up in the National League, but we switched them over to with it online. So I've been playing them on Saturday and Sunday.
When we changed over server and we changed over where Grosvenor went to, you changed your name.
I did, yes.
And we couldn't understand. Sorry, Andy. Andy back says, "What time do you call this?" It's we were sat in the background. Me and that guy there were sat in the background, and we can only blame the boss. But we're here now. You changed your name because I was streaming with Jamie Nixon.
Yep.
And nobody knew who you were.
Yeah, I got away with it for a few weeks, but then it came out. Yeah.
It came out, and we were thinking, who's Trey Durno? Who Trey Durno? What Trey Durno was that? And then we realised it was Trader #1.
Yeah, that was my original name on Grosvenor years ago. So, so I went back to that. Yeah.
See, you are currently top of the leaderboard on 612 points, but people are starting to catch you. Is it going to be for you a case of playing everything now because you are leading and we're going to carry on playing the deep stacks in the 25 to 50s?
Yeah, I mean, you have to keep playing if you want to keep up there because there's points on offer all the time. But they're good tournaments anyway, so I wouldn't not play them. I play most of them anyway, so it'd be foolish to miss a few when they are close. And I managed to nick a few points ahead last couple of weeks with a few decent results. So put a bit of a gap there. But
they've just had the GUKPT series this week. Right now, we should be on holiday. We should be in Luton. But it's obviously cancelled and there's still no news. Everybody keeps waiting and having to watch Boris on a Thursday, but nothing keeps coming through. I wonder why Casino, I've still not worked out why casinos are last, but it seems to be everything's just about getting back to normal, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks, I mean, there's a lot of things announced this week, wasn't there, with the hairdressers, beauty salons, the dance schools and gyms, swimming pools. So, see you looking good there, See you have a nice fresh trim. So I think in a couple of months' time, I'm sure we'll look back at it and remember it, and we'll all get back to normal. But for now, we'll just have to wait every Thursday.
I know a lot of players. I know we talk about it, and we only ever talk about it between ourselves. We would love if Blackpool GUKPT was the first live event, and we can't say it is because we don't actually know. But what a place! What a place to start back again, man.
Yeah, I mean Blackpool. Like going back for years and years as long as I've been playing. That was the first festival I travelled to, and you got a buzz when you walked in the place, and you still do now to this day. It's better. The buzz in there compared to every card room in the country is by far way above. It's full of friendly people. Great place to go.
It sure is. Just going to catch up on the Deepstack results from last week. Your final tabled?
Yeah, snuck in there, got in a little eighth place. Yep.
Eighth. Yep. Did you have a chance to doubling up, or was it a bad one?
Yeah, when I got the final, it was really close stacks, and we were just going a big flip, which would have put me sort of second in chips. It was like really there was no one really short actually, which is unusual because normally I'm really short and hanging on and trying to double up. But actually, we were all sort of 20, 25 deep, big deep, and I just took a flip and obviously didn't work out. So ace king against queens, but the queens held up. So yeah, it would have been a nice one. That would have been in a really strong position, but nice to get on the final table.
Was it against the eventual winner, Mr. Captain Cush?
No, I think I had a few run-ins with him throughout the tournament, but no, it was. I think he finished third. The lad who it was, but yeah.
All right. So, well, Captain Cush won it for 4,200. Sutty 74 for 3,100, and JP Curtis finishing in third. We know about it. Got an 8th place, and Fillet Fish was in 9th. The deep stacks always getting the decent numbers, a little bit less than normal last week, 148 runners, but still £18,000 in the prize. Well, these deep stacks have been good, John.
Oh, fantastic! Just, the value was great for like a decent buy-in, which a lot of people can afford, and if you can't, the satellites are there to go into. So it is really there for everyone. But yeah, great tournaments, and because of the way that the chips are at the start, there's so much play from early on. That it's great tournaments. You know, live and online. The structure's been fantastic online, so it's been good to play.
Yeah, well, the result also from last week, the 25-25, had a slight overlay. I didn't notice that PK was pushing on Facebook. There was going to be a slight overlay. It's only once, twice, maybe since lockdown, which is like 14 weeks ago, so it's not too bad. Well done. 10,500 for Thirst. Own this. I'm not going to say it. We're going to change your name. Own this in second for 77, and Stu 233. Katie Swift made the final.
Yeah, I think Katie was on my table actually. But I think I got about. Wasn't far off the money actually. I was well up in chips there. I thought I had a chance in that one actually. But Katie managed to get in the final. Yeah.
Well done to Katie for finaling. This week the deep stacks are on Saturday and the Sunday, and the satellite's running all the time. But the big one, John, the big news, the next big one for us, the 1st of August, 15 events, the Goliath.
Yeah. I've had a quick look at the schedule, but yeah, I'll be playing with the National League. I'll be playing most of them, but it's last year was the first year I played the Goliath live. First year I played it, and great atmosphere down there.
I remember talking to you, and you're saying it's the first one because obviously this would have been number 10.
Yeah.
You've missed out on a bit of a party. Your first time last year? What was it like walking? Obviously, everybody talks about Goliath, and for you with work as well, you can't always commit to driving down to Coventry from where you were up at Teesside. What was it like walking through for the first time?
It was really good, but I was actually on holiday in Tenerife, and I cut my holiday short because I needed the points for the National League. So I left the missus and the kids over there and jumped on a plane a day early. So I managed to get there on a Friday. So I was pretty tired when I got there, but it was a great atmosphere. I've played at Coventry before. I played the GUKPT there years ago. So a great casino, really good setup, you know. But yeah, just a buzz about the place. A bit like a Vegas or Blackpool, probably up there with that, you know. And everyone's there, so it's great to see everyone. Yeah,
I think you hit the nail on the head there, saying that it's just like the Vegas feel. And we always say it's people plan for a week, for years, for a year in advance, and they want to know the dates, and then they spend 10 days in Coventry and they play the events that they can. It is their Vegas. It's great how it's all caught on, isn't it? It's I tell you what, it is an event, and we are going to miss it. And we're going to miss somebody dressed up as a Joker and entertaining everybody. And I'm sure you saw the video. I'm sure you were there last year, enjoying the Joker's wild. We are going to miss it, but they are online, and you will be committed.
Yeah, there's some great events online. It's good that they've given everyone a chance to do that as well, you know. So I think Grosvenor have been great to get the events on there. It's been good, you know. They've sort of worked hard behind the scenes to make sure everything's going as normal as can be, you know, in this day and age. So yeah.
Well, we hope you've been entertained by an hour with the Tower. We've had the legend that is Phil Elmuth. We've had Chris Moorman. We've got one of the guys you would have played a lot, Ben Windsor, this week. That concludes today. We've got another beauty next week. So keep your fingers and keep watching social media. Down here, it tells you to keep in touch with Facebook and Twitter. We want to know when we're going to be going live, and we don't know just yet. But we have got Goliath on the horizon in August. It starts on the 1st of August. The satellites are running now. There are 52 players registered for the main event as it stands right now. Are you going to try and satellite in, Bouncy?
Into the Goliath?
Yes.
I think I've got a ticket. Oh yeah, I've got a couple of £30 tickets, so I'll probably use them to try and play the satellites while I'm playing while I play the Deepstacks and the 2550. I generally play like a satellite as well at the same time. But I mean, I've played satellites online for years on Golden, so the steps and 30 quid is up to the 100, you know. So yeah, I probably will do them.
Excellent.
So,
Excellent. Well, they're running all day long, the satellites. You can just jump into from 25p to £5. That turn it into 30. As John said, he's got a couple of £30 tickets. So make sure it's in the calendar. The 1st of August for 10 days. It's going to be an absolute cracker. The main event is a 2-day event, £100,000 guaranteed for £125. It's as good as what we get live. It really is. Live, when we go back, are you just going to savour it and get in and go, oh, here we go. We're back.
I really miss playing live anyway, but yeah, I'm sure everyone will be the same. I think a lot of people will be looking forward to it, and I think there'll be a lot of buzz wherever it is. I mean, if it was Blackpool, that would be fantastic. It's looking unlikely for Leeds September, so I think it's going to be around that time of year, fingers crossed, but if not, you know, the grand final obviously just after that. But yeah, it's there'll be a massive buzz because everyone will be buzzing to get back, you know.
Indeed.
I was just on a bit of a roll before we cut off, and I had a good Manchester, so I was. You got
a trophy. You won an event.
Yeah, I had like 3 final tables that week, a couple of side events, and then won the 250. So yeah, it was a good week. So
yeah, it was, and then it might have been your fault. The world stopped. I don't know. I just stopped John Bowser. Stop Bowser being number one. You are top of the league. You've been top of the league for a long, long time. Some good names on that leaderboard, though. Andy Back, Aresh Thacker, Guy Taylor, Jamie Nixon, as we know, does the streaming on Twitch. I'm guessing he'll be back this week because this weekend is the Deepstack on the Saturday. It's the 2550 on the Sunday. So please make sure you jump into those. There was a slight overlay last week. We're just about coming to the end. We do apologise for being late, Andy's fault, but it's been good to speak to you. It has been good to speak to you, Bouncy, and I know you've been accruing the points online, so keep it going. Make sure you keep it going. Danny Ryder, just coming on from Danny Ryder, he says just joined, so may have missed it, but interested to see how John studied the game, or if he just learned from playing. Did you study at all?
Probably back in the day, we just probably started playing smaller tournaments, you know, just like went to casino on a Friday night, £10 rebuys, like in Teesside, down our local casino. Yeah. And just, you know, I'd played a lot of card games before that, so we sort of knew some basic strategy and just quickly got into it really and took off from there. And it was a bit easy back in the day, yeah. Some easier targets back in the day, but yeah.
Yeah, the old gallery in Teesside. What a place that was. It's such a good place. Great memories.
It's such a good community still. I mean, going back from probably walking through the door, I don't know how long, 15 years ago, there's probably still a good half the field probably still playing, and a lot of them, especially back in the early days, supported the tours that were on, and still do to this day. You know, it's really great support. You know, it's good to.
You know that was your first ever inductee into the database, the £100 on the Great British Poker Tour in Teesside.
Oh yeah, yeah.
2007, man.
Yeah. I played for a couple of years before that. Before I got my first cash, and that was that was a great tour. That I mean, obviously before I go over and about the gala, that was a that tour was probably the first tour that I travelled to a lot. I think I won the leaderboard that year as well. Actually,
Nothing's changed 13 years later.
I don't mind the leaderboards.
No. Well, we are just about to finish live at 5. That man there is the man to catch on the leaderboard. Make sure you try and get him, because points make prizes. And John Bowersfield just is testament to what can be earned on the leaderboard. Thanks for joining us, John. It's been a pleasure. Everybody, please don't forget the Deepstack this weekend. It's the 25.50 this weekend. And all points going towards trying to catch this fella on the leaderboard. Make sure you check all the details on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Everybody is putting up there. Please open us up. Let us play live eventually, please. Whenever it is, you'll find out first on social media. And then we're gearing up to Goliath online. Unfortunately, not live, but online. And I'm sure there'll be some videos coming up in the next few weeks of all the videos that we've had on Goliath in the next coming weeks. But thanks to John for joining us on live at 5. Fingers crossed we can have a cuddle very soon.
Yeah, I hope so. Thanks, Trevor. That'll be good.
And everybody, thanks for watching. This is live at 5. With more updates, please follow social media. All the details are down there. Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram, and everywhere else. From the tower at this moment in time. We'll see you live at 5 next week. Ta-ta.